so.
You want to go to the hag.
We do.
Let me quickly have a look. Hag. Yeah, where's that page? Ah, yeah. Well, the place is called the Dead Man's Corner.
Yeah.
And as you enter the place, all you can see is round about a dozen zombies standing there in the shop. And in between those zombies, you see an old sea hag dusting off the zombies.
Elisha, do you do that to your corpses too?
What do you mean to my corpse?
Do you clean your skeletons when you bring them around?
Oh yeah, what about Skelly Boy?
Yeah, I think Scully Boy is still laying somewhere out the Goblin Bazaar.
While you observe the scene and have this little conversation there, the hag turns around to you. Ah, visitors! Welcome, welcome! May I interest you in a zombie?
What can they do?
I give Elisha another look.
You know, funny thing is, I don't need to buy a zombie to have a zombie.
No, what are you doing here then?
I'm just following my friends here. They wanted to see you.
Ah, I see. Friends, now, where are my matters? My name is Olive Stillwater.
Hello, Olive Stillwater.
Hello.
And I, as you can see, sell zombies.
Very interesting.
We actually come from the Nightshade's Cass. He told us that you might be interested in some goods we brought from the dungeon.
Ah, what do you have?
I have this vial of Grig's blood, and I have those 5 vials of this kind of fish creatures.
Oh, I don't care what it is from.
I show her the.
You have blood. Okay. I could definitely use that. Yes.
All right. How much would we get out of it?
Oh, I guess I can pay you 5 gold per vial. If and only if you add a curl of your beautiful hair to it.
Oh, that sounds.
I want to roll inside on that. What do you need my hair for?
Yeah, roll inside.
That sounds awfully woo.
That sounds like
voodoo-y.
Well, you seem to have absolutely no idea, but the only thing that you can see is that she's damn serious.
What would you need my hair for?
Well, I need it to raise the zombies.
Okay, why don't you... Does she have hair on her head?
Zoyombi.
Well, actually not really. I mean, she has like 3 strings of hair. It's not really worth mentioning. It's a hag.
Well, I don't know. There's hairy hags, you know.
Hair? Oh my god! I don't want to know where you encountered hairy hags.
Hairgies, Hagries.
Anyway.
Hagrids.
Yes.
Yeah.
What in
Elisha.
the process of zombie keeping involves having my hair?
Elisha, while you witness this conversation, you have a look around, and you see that some of the zombies look quite familiar.
They look familiar, like in what way?
Like in the way you can remember that a few weeks ago you met some persons that look quite the same as those zombies.
Oh.
Were they dressed up as vampires?
If you want to have a closer look, please roll me an investigation.
Yes, I would like to do that. My investigation is shit, but I will use guidance.
All right.
Investigation. Well,
Oh, nice.
no,
I don't think you need guidance.
I guess.
You need any guidance there, buddy?
Yes. Let's just add for the lols.
You know, of course.
Easy.
All right, okay. You're pretty sure, not just pretty sure, you're damn sure that some of those zombies look exactly like the bandits you murdered in cold blood in level 1.
Murder is a harsh word.
Yeah, murder is a,
It is.
especially murdered in cold blood.
Do you
Was
mention
it that fake vampire dude and
Yes.
his buddies?
Those,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. Guys, I think we might be responsible for some of those zombies that are being sold here.
They
Do you
attacked
do you
us.
do you
They're
remember?
responsible.
Do you remember that fake vampire we encountered in the beginning?
Ah, yes.
That's him
Oh.
and his cronies right here.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I turned towards Tag. Looks like we kind of took care of delivering or making sure that you had the zombies in the first place. So how about we just give you the blood and you take care of the hair with someone else?
Oh, you know these guys?
How did they end up here?
Well, I get regular deliveries of corpses.
Yum.
Oh.
Could just take their hair.
No,
Fair
no,
enough.
it needs to be of a living creature.
Huh.
Well,
So
I
you
was-
want to add some hair to that?
No.
I'm afraid we're not offering any hair, just the blood.
No, I can't use the blood without the hair.
Well, we can make
Hmm.
sure that you might get more corpses. Also, I mean, we took care of those drows, so I'm pretty sure you will get more
You
delivered
mean
corpses.
like those? And she points on some other zombies that look like drows.
Yeah, like
Hmm,
those.
Yeah, exactly like those. I mean, if you're lucky, you might even get a big one.
Elisha, roll me another. What do we roll? Roll me roll me an Arcana religion. Religion.
Arcana
well,
or
whatever.
religion?
No religion.
Okay, yeah. I would.
You should be actually
Use
good in
guidance.
that.
Yes.
Awesome, amazing. So you recall that blood and hair are the ingredients needed to cast the spell to raise zombies. So it's not that she's using any voodoo, and the hair does not need to be in any way related to the zombie she wants to raise.
Okay, but then it's something different. It's a different kind of spell than
Yes.
animate that
yes,
I have.
exactly.
Okay.
But still, it's
All
just
right.
the hair is just the material component that she needs.
All right. Elisha walks towards what was her name?
Olive.
Towards Olive. She just grabs like a couple of hairs, just pulls them out, and hands them over to Olive, and says, "This covers the hair."
That is a woman of my taste. So now, how many
You're
vials
welcome.
were there again?
6.
6 times 5 plus the hair. I guess that's 30 gold then. You sure you don't want any zombies? They're great for setting off traps.
So you said
Yeah.
5 each for the vials,
Yes.
and another 5 for the hair.
No. Altogether.
Yes. No. Well,
I guess.
She's only taking the vials if you add the hair, and then she pays you 5 gold.
I guess.
it's better than nothing.
Yeah. We each get 7 GP and 5 silver.
Yay.
Yay, we're rich.
Well then. Is there anything
I
else I
have
can do
5
for you?
electrum. Why do I have 5 electrum?
I probably wanted to add silver and added electrum instead.
Huh.
Probably.
Sounds reasonable, yeah. Anything else?
So, those zombies, how would you said we can use them for traps or whatever. Like how would that work? How would you do that?
Well, I don't know. You just you can put a zombie there and make him distract your enemy, and then I don't know, ambush him, for example.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's great idea, but I don't think we actually need that. So thanks a lot.
You do you. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good. In the meantime,
Yes, in the meantime.
you notice that it's getting darker outside.
Okay. We should maybe head off to the tavern.
Let's do that.
Great. So
get to
you
town.
go back to the Flagon and Dragon,
Yes.
which in as in every evening got a bit crowded.
Oh.
And as you enter, Cal nods you and points at a table where
Olvira?
Dingsbums Ulvira is sitting.
Do they have the corona shields?
Corona shield?
Yeah, the face shield.
No, you know the plexiglass.
We're playing this game just to escape all that bullshit. Just stop it.
Oopsie.
Yeah, you see Elvira there sitting on a table with a couple of stools that are empty. So, you want to join her?
Yes.
All right. So you join Elvira. Elvira already seems to have had like a couple of drinks, so she's a bit drunk.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Finally, you arrived.
Yes.
Ah, sit down, sit down.
We do.
Since the walls have ears here, I would like you to ask to speak a bit lower.
Okay.
All right, we will.
We will do that.
So, tell me, what's your deal here in Skullport?
Well, there's many things here. We are at first trying to get to not Hallister. I'm sorry, too many hells. But I think this is not why you wanted to talk to us.
No, it's actually not why I wanted to talk to you. Look, have you noticed that this city has gone to shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can't really compare to what it was before, but it looks a bit shabby.
From
Well,
what
it
we've
was always a
heard,
bit
this is
shabby, but
flourishing.
it was fair before the Xanadars arrived here. And the best thing that could ever be here right now are the 13 skulls. So listen, I really didn't want to do this, but you seem to be quite capable. And you also, I mean, you don't wear that ring for nothing, right? So how about I send you off there? I give you a little hint, a little clap on the back, like we used to say.
Send us where?
And you try to put the 13 back into business. How about that?
Well, yes, that is something that we had on our list. Anyway, I believe.
I mean, it
Where's,
will
Mary?
definitely help our general cause down here.
What is your general course?
Well, as we told you, we have the problem that Waterdeep has been changed and yeah, just went to shit. So our goal is to actually restore what happened and to revert all these bad things that are going on right now.
Let's just
Noble
say there's a
cause.
certain mad mage that we should put down.
Well, he usually doesn't fiddle around with Skullport. He never did. That's why the Xanatar Guild had actually the power to take over.
So
Well-
this is something new then.
Apparently, he does want us to get rid of the Xanatar, though.
Huh.
This is what
So
he
you
told
are
us.
his tools now?
No, we're not. It's more like some of our goals happen to be the same.
He seems to view us as a source of entertainment, if I may say so.
I see. Well, doesn't matter. Well, the reason why I didn't want to tell you is that I sent a group a while back there that never returned. And I think I sent them into death, those poor bastards.
Well, that's what adventurers do. Or,
And that's
Yeah.
the risk of the job.
Well, you seem to be quite pragmatic about that. It's your lives at stake, and it's my guild that I have to water down every evening.
Well, we're stuck down here anyway, so.
So yeah, but
So
you
we
could
might as
also
well
just
try to help.
push on and get down there to the Mad Mage Lair and kill that bastard.
Well,
Yeah, but
well, we do need some powerful friends to achieve that, you know?
yes, I doubt that we will just be able to straight walk down there and achieve what we want. So it's good to have like a safe spot to return, and the better Skullport, or like the better the shape that Skullport is in, the higher our success rate.
Well, I guess there's nothing that I can do. So, all right.
Do you know what happened to the skulls that turned them
Nope.
mad?
Nope. I have no idea. They just someday they just stopped working, like a machine with sand in its gears.
There's no rumors or anything going around,
No,
even if not true.
Nobody really knows. But the only thing that we know is that we found out that there is some kind of ritual to restore them.
Do you know what kind of ritual?
Well, it seems to be quite dark, and the other adventurer group failed to even discover that. But if you really want to find out what's going on there, you probably need to go to Felrax at Dalagos Fortress.
Where will that be?
To whom and where?
It's in
I
the
need it
upper.
for my notes.
Wait a second. Is that upper or middle? It's middle level. Wait a second. I just go to the middle level there. I ping you the location. It's here, and you can add a note.
Wait, where?
There. Boing.
Can you put me the
boing,
name in the normal chat, please, so I can add it
Yes.
to the notes? Thank you.
And the name is Felrax. He knows about the ritual that you need to perform and where to go. So this would be your point of.
I think he died.
No, I
Yep.
didn't.
Oh.
Huh.
You cut out weird for me.
No,
Yes.
playing drunk. So now, you there, big lady. Have you had any interactions with the Harpers so far?
Well, with the trogdors.
Well, only with Trogdor.
Who is that
And,
Troctor, by the way? Describe him to me.
I cast minor illusion.
Yeah, and
It's easier.
that's what I would have described because I can't really remember out of character.
And she looks at the mine illusion. She her eyes get a bit smaller as she stares at the illusion. And he said, "I never seen this guy in my life. You sure he's a Harper?"
I show her minor illusion of the relief on the wall.
That doesn't look anything like him. By the way,
I don't know.
why would you think that this naked statue of somebody would be this guy? I mean, compare those to each other. They don't look anything alike.
Well, that's what our wizard said. It looked like.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I only know Traktor since I came to Waterdeep, and only was more like a brief acquaintance.
Well, he
So
gave you that
I
ring.
can't really. Yeah, he gave me. He didn't really give me the ring when I was up there. I actually found it when we were already down in dungeon and we weren't able to come out.
Mm.
I mean, he might be using that face as a disguise.
How do you
That's
mean that?
possible.
I cast disguise self and look like her, and then cast disguise self from the hat again and look like myself again. Like that, as a cover.
Now, again, what is your intention with that?
She asked me. I told her that he might use that face, the one he appeared in front of us. Like Trogdor looked like that maybe as a facade. That's how he presents himself to people, but it's not how he actually looks like.
Aha!
And then she asked how, and so
Wow.
I guess
You're giving Troctor way too much credit there.
I mean, come on, he's an idiot, but he might. There's a reason why he came to be into the Harpers, so I give him a little bit of credit.
So you actually don't know anything about us, huh?
Well,
I
it's
certainly.
not something I'd say.
Well, we see.
Yeah, Alistair, you seem to be more acquainted to Troctor. You seem to know him better. So, do you know anything about him and his connection to the Harpers?
Well, as far as I know, he's not been a member for too long, if I recall correctly. I'm not really sure. We've never really talked. I mean, he bragged about it, like, being a Harper in private, of course. But he didn't really explain too many things about it. Sadly, I was a bit interested, but I've known him for about a year or two, I believe. But I also think that he's not a higher member, just a normal spy, if one could say that, or a normal member.
So, I guess it's fair to say that we don't really know a lot about his connection to the Harpers.
Yeah.
And so, at least for my part, I don't know a lot about Harpers itself. So, if you have anything important that you can fill me or fill us in about.
Look, we are looking for balance, and we also share the opinion that magic users should be overseen. And if they get too powerful, they need to be restricted. And magic belongs to everybody. Nobody should have more power than the other.
Interesting.
Does being restricted sound like Trogdor to you guys?
Not quite really.
I don't know. It's.
I mean, I personally only met him a couple of times, and usually we were playing music together, so I wouldn't say that I know him or his Harper side too well.
Well, he once mentioned that the Harpers were having problems with other organizations. It was a bit of a while ago, actually, before I met you and the other people that just left. I can't remember their names, though. Maybe he mentioned the Xanatar, but I think I'd remember that. Is there something that you have that you are trying to do with other organizations, or am I mistaken?
Well, we of course work together with other organizations from time to time, but mostly we work together with all kind of leaders and local governments. Have you actually heard of Lady Laryl Silverhand?
The name does not tell me anything at the moment, no.
The name does not tell you anything. Didn't you just brag about knowing Troctor for quite a while and a Harper spy and living in Waterdeep?
Well, as I said, he didn't tell much about being a Harper, he just bragged.
So you don't really actually know the High Lord of Waterdeep. What kind of Waterdeepian are you?
Out of character Baths, I don't know shit about Waterdeep!
No, but we had mentions of her. We had mentions of her
Read
when
the wiki.
we had mentions of her when we talked about the girl looking for her brother. When we contacted Chokdor.
Okay.
So yeah, Laryl Silverdeep is the High Lady of Waterdeep.
Okay.
Like everybody knows her in Waterdeep. It's
Okay,
impossible
in that case,
to not know her.
Too. Okay. Well, yes, I do know the High Lady of Waterdeep. He says sheepishly.
So yeah, she's a Harper, and she also lived here in Skullport for quite a while.
How long has she been High Lady of? Out of character, how long has she been?
A couple of decades now.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. So, you there, big lady. Since you already wear the ring, you interested?
For my part, I think it would be a good idea. It might be dangerous, but I mean, if we aren't able to do that, then I doubt that we can take on Hallister.
That's a good point.
So what do the others think?
As in, if you should join the Harpers, or?
As if we should.
Huh?
We should help her with getting the 13th back.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, or was there something about joining the Harpers?
Yeah,
Did
that
I
was
miss
actually
something?
her question. Yes.
Sorry, then I must have completely like that. So she asked us if we want to join the Harpers.
Asked you.
You
Yes,
specifically.
you, yes.
Me.
Yes, you.
To be fair, I think I would actually need to think about that, because I would want to know more about what you do and what you stand for, a little bit more in detail, before I would actually pledge my allegiance or my support.
I see. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, that's. I think that's all right. And she stuffs something back into her pocket.
Damn it! I missed free stuff.
How dare you?
Well then, are you going to buy another round or what?
Sure. My drink's empty, so give me another one.
All right. You order another round, and Ulvira seems to get more drunk as before, up to the point where she is beyond, having a normal conversation, and she just starts telling you stories about her pets.
Nice.
What
Which
pets
actually,
does she have?
well, she's mostly talking about her cats. And all of those stories seem to be very uncatty, actually. And you get the feeling that she's talking about cats, but also not talking about cats, since all of those cats are dead. And they did pretty crazy stuff in the past. Like, not cat stuff.
Maybe Olive can help her with the cat.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? So, is there anything that you want to get out of Elvira before she's completely passing out?
So she wants us to restore the 13 and tries to recruit Elastia.
Yes. In short.
If we do succeed to bring the 13 back, Alistair would like to be not mentioned when they talk about the people who helped restoring the 13. Alistair would like to stay unknown. Or
How come?
anonymous.
How exactly do you think this is going to be? Like, they're gonna have a big celebration and a notice board, like those 4 people restored to 13? Or
Well,
how do you imagine that?
There will be songs about us, definitely.
I will sing songs about us, yeah. But we had a celebration with the bugbears. I'm assuming that Skullport is a bit more civilized, so they might throw a party too.
Yeah.
Maybe not the same kind of party, but you know.
Well, Skullport is a place, I mean, you learned that pretty fast. Skullport is a place of scum and villainy.
Yeah.
So it's actually hard to find honorable people in this town.
Hey, even Scum enjoys a good party.
True.
They actually do that the most.
Party.
So Kalal serves you the drinks in person, which is pretty rare because usually she just stays at the bar.
She just wants to hear the tea.
And now, I guess you had a nice conversation, you guys. What are you up to next?
Saving the world.
I wouldn't really
Usual business.
say the world, but
Oh.
Skullport at least.
Well, saving the world
about
sounds like quite a task. Gets bigger and bigger. First kill the Mad Mage, then save the world. What's next with you guys?
Well, first restore 13,
Find
I guess.
love.
Ooh, I see.
I think we might succeed with
Do you?
saving the world before you find love, Alistair.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
Well, finding love is easy in Skullport.
We were
Not that
talking.
kind of love.
Yeah.
Huh, I see. So, any else?
Well, I think I might have another drink and then
That's what I wanted to
Go.
hear.
go and have a rest.
Mm.
And then we can see what we're gonna do tomorrow. We need some more information, some guidance on where to go, and
Okay, good. So you have another round, and then you call it a day. Go to sleep. I
Should
guess.
someone accompany Elvira back home? Or are we
Oh,
leaving-
Rira's
leaving-
already. She's already sleeping on the table. She's completely
Okay.
passing out. So.
Well,
And
I
Cal
asked-
mentions that this is pretty normal for her, since
Okay,
she does
so
that
should we
more or less
leave her-
every day.
Okay. So that's her sleeping spot.
Yeah. I mean, until somebody throws her out. That is what usually happens. She also did not pay, so that is all up to you. By the way, the whole week of lodging, food, and everything else costs all of you 1 gold per person.
All right.
that's outrageous.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
But
that's.
considering what everything else is costing down here, it's actually really
Yeah, I
cheap.
mean,
was
usually
expecting a lot
I was
more.
about to mention that 1 gold is usually enough to maintain a modest lifestyle in a city. But up here, it's actually just a rat hole and some water and bread. So for that 1 gold, you
Yeah,
just get the
sure.
bare minimum.
All right. Great. So
Let's go sleep.
yes.
So on the next morning, you have your usual kind of Spartanic breakfast.
Yes.
And then, what's next?
Get back the map.
Yes. Actually,
And then find what's his name? Felrax, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you go to Will and Oleander to get back your drawing of a map. And as promised, they have it ready. They look a bit overworked since they probably worked the whole night. But you see that there is quite a big drawing on the wall there with a huge piece of paper and a lot of sticky notes there. Not sticky notes, but notes stuck to it. And they seem to be quite busy, and they give you back your original, and that's about it. And then they start talking about their own stuff, and ignore you again. Very dedicated to their map drawing stuff. All right, so now you did that. Jesus, I need to lose the that playing drunk NPCs. You stay in character. It's quite difficult. Speaking of, I'll get a drink quickly. Wait a second.
Wine. Okay,
Makes it
let's
easier to play the
continue.
drunk NPCs.
So, all right. Now, so you got your drawing back. That's done. What's next?
Felrax.
Okay, the Dalagos Fortress.
I guess, unless someone else wants to do something else before we go there.
Not exactly, no.
Not really.
Nope.
Yeah, then it's the fortress.
Okay, you got the place. Then you go there.
Yes.
So the building is called Dalagos Fortress, and it's actually quite a heavy stone building where you guys have no idea where it's actually standing on, since it's the upper level. It's probably leaning on some other buildings below it. And you stand there in front of closed doors.
How does it look like exactly?
It has one big tower with a circular roof on it. And you're really not sure if the other buildings around it belong to the fortress or if they don't. So you can't really tell.
Excuse me?
But the door is definitely leading into the tower.
What did I do?
What's happening?
I'm trying to move my tokens.
I was moving everyone, sorry.
Okay.
Also,
I did the tavern.
Also, oh, that's an X. Well, we don't really need those anymore, since we've been here for a while.
Alright, yeah, as mentioned, you stand in front of a closed door.
I knock.
Okay, you knock. And first you hear nothing. Then what seems to be like an eternity later, a little window in the door opens, and you see the face of a small little creature there, looking through that window. Yes.
Hello. We are looking for Ferox.
Everybody does.
Ulvira sent us.
Oh, really? Did she?
She did.
Wait. He closes the window, and you hear stuff flying around and clashing to the floor. Sounds a bit wild in there. And after another eternity, the door then opens. Says, you can come in.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
At the other side of the door, you see a little quasit with a kind of unfriendly face. He's not really happy to see you, to say the least.
Huh, who is?
Wait here. You stand in the middle of what seems to be like a wizard's tower, more or less. You see a lot of shelves with books and scrolls. And most of the books that are not on the shelves seem to be all over the place. It's quite a wide sight. And you stand there for a couple of minutes and still nothing is happening.
Alistair is looking around, more or less interested or not.
Well, you find the usual stuff. There are books about Farron history of the cities, and also some books about the Abyss.
Yeah.
What are the others doing?
Yes.
Olin might have been interested in those.
Too bad.
Okay, while you peek around the books and start to spread into the room, a Dragonborn appears out of nowhere, right in the middle of you. Says, "Hello there.
Hello.
Who do I have the pleasure with?"
Well,
Go on.
Not altogether.
well, my name
please.
is Alistair. Yeah.
I see. He scribbles something on a piece of paper.
Yes.
My name's Elasha, and who might you be?
I'm Felrax. Haven't you heard of me?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, we were coming looking for you, but as we have never seen you, I am a little bit surprised, but pleasantly surprised. Nice to meet you.
We didn't really bother to ask Ulvira how he looked like.
True that.
Excuse me, is there something wrong with my face?
Oh no,
course not,
absolutely.
no.
It's more like we didn't know who to expect or who he was. That's why we asked. Just to be sure that we had the right person.
Interesting. He strikes his chin as if there would be a beard, but there isn't. So you're probably the first one who have never heard of me, huh?
Well, no.
We're not really from around here.
Okay. Anyone wants to do a wisdom check, something like that?
You
I don't
are.
know.
A wisdom
Wisdom?
check.
What
Which
kind
I
of?
should do it. What kind of check is it?
So you mean like
no, it's not
to
wisdom.
see if we know
excuse me,
him,
it's history.
History.
History is intelligence. I was
Since mine went so well, I'd leave the honor. So.
Yeah.
okay.
history?
Okay.
I meant if everyone is doing one. I'm gonna fail
Yagu
mine.
and Alasha, now that you think about it, the name Felrax actually rings a bell. But you really you can't put your finger on it. It's quite difficult. But you definitely heard the name before. Not in a good way.
Oh.
I mean, Olvera told us that it's obscure magic, so.
Yes, I do believe I've heard of you. Remind me, what were you again? I've
were
heard the
you?
name.
Well, yeah, then probably not talk about that. But if Olvera sent you, I guess you know what this is all about.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
The Dragonborn heaves a heavy sigh. I have no dreams, only a fantasy. As a harper, I'm sworn to fight tyranny everywhere, no matter how futile such a fight may be. Even here in Skullport, so far from the sun and light of civilization. So now, in my hour of need, I turn to you, my friends. Will you join me in sedition? Sedition? Yeah, I guess that's the word.
Can I have a copy pen on that?
Yeah, of course you can. He seems to be a bit overly dramatic, actually. And he
seems,
also
yes.
has absolutely no problems with revealing him as a harper openly to all of you.
I mean, yeah, that's what we're here for. That's why we came. That's why we seek.
Really? What did Olvera tell you?
That there is a is it a ritual? Yeah, a ritual to restore the 13 to their former selves. And that's why we're here. So you could tell us all you know and send us on the right path.
I see. So this. He looks around him and says, "Oh yeah, the ritual. Yes, I remember. And the ritual involves taking one of the skulls to the last shard of the Sargoth Enclave, a place that to these undead would be akin to an altar. And once there, the flame skull must behold the legacy of the Nether Reeds, as they say, and hear the words that bore it into undeath so long ago. Rise, ye spirit, as guardian and counselor, now and forever, in the ancient Netherese tongue. Sounds cheesy, right? But trust me, it'll work. It has to.
Can I have a copy paper of that?
Yeah.
Have a copy paste.
So what do you say? Interested?
I guess. What's the language we're supposed to speak those words in?
Netherese.
Huh.
Can you translate those words for us?
I actually don't speak Netherese. That is
Do
part
you
of the
know
problem.
anybody that does?
Do you?
No. I'm sorry, but you probably need to find that out. Maybe the altar itself gives you a hint.
I mean, I can read in Netherese, because I can read about any language, but I do not speak it.
I guess you just need to probably read it out aloud. He shrugs.
Well, I do not know if I will do the pronunciation right, but I will sure try.
That's the spirit. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, we will figure it out.
And where are those altars located?
Well, we only need the location of one of them.
Well,
and we need to find those skulls.
That was what I was about to say. That's the first problem, right? You need to get the flame skulls. And then bring it to the grotto of the Netherese. And as I heard from the last group that Ulvira sent out, I heard it somewhere underwater.
Underwater? In Skullport?
Yes. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you could ask the old Courtois. He has a lair offshore to the Tower of the Seven Woes.
Oh. Well, I've
So-
been there.
You are saying that we have to first gather all the skulls?
One
and-
of them.
Only one.
No,
I
all
thought
of them.
so. Oh, okay. I thought this was just one.
We have to gather those skulls who went, I don't know, like a little bit
Batshit
crazy.
dumb.
Yeah, and bring them to this place and then figure out the rest of the ritual.
Yes. Let me think. He then turns around and starts to crawl through his scrolls and unorganized notes. I think this could probably help. I don't know if you actually have that capability, and he hands you over a scroll.
Roll of what?
This should actually help you translate the Netherese words. Maybe. I'm not sure. Can anybody use it? It's magic.
What kind of scroll?
It's it turns out to be a spell scroll of tongues.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you taking it?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Huh.
Alistair takes it.
So yeah, I guess your best start is the Courtois.
So let us go there.
Maybe he has an idea on how to capture those skulls. I mean, they fly around here pretty frequently. They don't mean any harm. Don't worry.
Yeah, but
But
they
they
will
will-
certainly resist if we try to catch them, right?
Yeah.
Nobody ever tried that. Everybody's afraid of them. I mean, they have been the leaders of this place,
Fair enough.
and they are Netherese wizards. So, I don't know. Maybe they can do something to you. Be careful.
We will surely be.
Can you copy paste me the text of the ritual description as well, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you happen to know what's inside the water? The ferryman that brought us here seemed to have warded the ferry from something.
Oh, yes. True.
Yeah. Interesting thought. I think that's the point where the other guys failed. I'm not sure. Can't really tell. But it's deep and dark in there, and probably not uninhabited.
Well, the darkness won't be a problem.
Yeah, you have a candle, huh?
Yeah.
So yes, I guess it's dangerous.
Well, we got that
Yes.
much.
Yeah, we were expecting as much. But yeah, we came out of other dangerous situations, and I'm confident that we will manage to do this.
Ha! Glorious! Fiznip! Bring us some drinks! And he shouts at the Quasit. Yeah, yes, master. And the Quasit disappears behind another door. And then later on comes back with 5 mugs filled with some kind of alcoholic drink. There. This is one of the best Skullport has to offer.
Which would be?
It's looks like some kind of a sherry, so it's quite strong, but also quite tasty actually.
Okay.
So, to the Harpers then, and to freedom.
Yes.
Yes, we drink with him.
We do.
Yep.
Great. Now,
Definitely drinking is fun.
Cheers. Yes,
It is-
drinking is fun.
it is sealed then. Now, go, 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 go. And he waves his hand from below to top and shooshes you out of his tower.
I keep the mug. with
The
the
Quasit
drink.
then stands there in the door and says, "You there, mug?
Oh. I hand over the mug.
Thank you."
No problem.
He then slams the door, very loud and overly dramatic, into the frame, and you feel like you just have been fooled into some kind of stupid quest.
As we are so often.
Oh well.
No one really told us what we would get out of it, right?
No, not really.
We just agreed that we would.
Well, yeah, I don't do it like Alasha doesn't do it for like personal gain. Or like, yeah, well, she does for personal gain in some way.
I don't do
Muscle
it
gain.
for personal. I don't do it for for personal gain either. I need the money for the orphanage,
Ugh.
and for the orphanages I will build down here. Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I just can't understand your love of those orphans.
So,
Well, if you want to
Probably
negotiate
because
something,
you were
then
abandoned
go
as a
on.
kid as well.
I was not.
Well, you certainly act like you were, and you didn't have a good orphanage to take care of you.
I had a father, for God's sake. I was not in need of an orphanage. I was educated and I lived in a mansion. Do you think an orphan could afford my clothes? Certainly not.
Okay, calm down, Alistair.
Oh God. I'm really sorry. I just do not like when somebody talks about my parents as if they were dead or never existed.
I never said they were dead. I just
Well,
said
how
they
do
didn't
orphans
do-
get
I
named?
just said they didn't do a really good job.
Well, then they have something in common with yours.
ooh, sick burn.
You know, my parents will be alive long after your parents die.
Well, it is not something they strive for.
Anyway,
Yes, let us continue with our newfound adventure.
I think, yeah, where did he tell us to head to?
To the Courtois Lair. He actually did not mention to you where that might be,
Huh.
and you forgot to ask.
Maybe we should.
I was taking notes!
You were baking
Yeah, sorry,
notes.
I somehow didn't feel like the need to ask because I thought like up until now everything has been pretty clear.
Yeah.
How about we ask Cal or Ulvira if they know where to go? Oh, we can knock again.
Yeah, we could knock again.
Yeah.
Do we have other things that we would like to ask?
Actually, we could ask him if he could
What
exchange
color
one
is
of
the Dragonborn?
Oh, reddish mostly.
Okay.
Maybe we could ask him to exchange one of the spell books with some more scrolls. I mean, we can't really use the books, but a scroll or two might come in handy.
Yeah.
Especially because we don't really have. Does the spell to walk over water have some effects that allow us to go underwater too?
Its
Mm.
name
It actually
is walk
prevents you
water.
from
Yeah.
going underwater.
I'm not used to water walking spells. Okay, that's
Well,
why
I
I'm
mean,
asking.
walking on water prevents you very much to go underwater.
Oh no, out of game, I'm pretty aware of the fact that what the spell does. It was more like, does anyone have any kind of
Do
water
I look
breathing
like
spells?
Jesus answering you those kind of questions?
You should act like him.
I act like Jesus?
Hmm.
Yeah,
No, I
actually-
mean Zoya.
Uh-huh. Well, you can
You only look
moonwalk
like
over
Jesus.
the water.
I don't look like whoever that Jesus is. It sounds like a male person. Do I look like a
It's
dude?
it's Jesus.
Yeah,
and he's
exactly.
next
It's
to
in
you.
He really
Spanish
likes
and it's
cheese.
pronounced Jesus.
He was actually Jewish.
And he
I know
sells
that's
you
not a
tacos.
country thing.
Anyway, so do we knock again?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
No one.
No one answers.
And I knock.
Uh,
Oh, what's the name of the small
Quasit.
closet? Yeah, no, but what's his name?
Oh, fuck.
me too.
Well,
I just invented that name and forgot about it the second after I spoke it out. I have no
That's
idea.
that helps.
Anyway, nobody answers the door.
Well, let's find Elvira. Maybe she can tell us where to go.
Is the door locked?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, I guess we just find Elvira.
So you go back to Elvira.
Yeah.
We want to go to the Cartographers, or not? If
No,
they
we
could
picked
tell
it up
us where-
already.
Oh yeah, right. But
No, I
they
mean,
might know.
They could tell us where we need to go.
Oh, yeah, we could
Maybe.
do that.
Ah, people with maps asking about locations. Clever, clever.
Of course.
Nice.
All right. So you go back to Will and Oleander, I guess.
Yes.
Yep.
It's just-
Can somebody drag my token with them?
I will drag your token.
Thank
You can just like
I will
drag
drag
all
your
the
token. Okay, you drag all the tokens then.
Zieh mal
You drag the
Stöckeli.
tokens. You drag the token.
Okay. Well, I'm dragging the. It's a bit.
Yes, please drag the token.
Good.
Hmm.
Oh, so you enter the shop of the cartographers. They still ignore you, even the bell that is doing its sound is not distracting them in any way. They seem to be very happy about their newfound treasure there.
Well, who wouldn't be?
So what do you
Hello.
do? Huh? What?
Hello.
Who? One of them
Sounds
turns
like a-
around. It seems to be Oleander. Ah, you again. You found out more?
No, but we actually are in need of some information. Maybe you might help us.
Ah, okay. Make it quick, please. We are pretty busy.
What's the name of the place again?
The sextant thingy.
Sword and
The
Sexton.
sword and the sextant, yeah.
Wait.
I think that was
No,
not the
not-
question.
No, Sword and the Sexton is where we are now.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one we were. Where
Oh,
we
you
were-
mean-
okay.
okay.
Koala, aqua, kukak, something? Qua, qua.
Not gonna say a thing. That's up to you guys.
We're gonna come back next session and see where we need to go, so we can go not listen.
It's always good to have a backup.
I mean, I'm writing notes, but if you give out that much information at once, I can't write down everything.
So much info. It's the Courtois Lair.
how do you write
Ah,
that?
of course.
Courtois.
Ah, yeah.
The fish people.
Ah,
Okay, so would you know what the Courtois Lair is?
The what? Excuse me?
Huh.
The Courtois fish people lair?
I guess I need more information there. Where? In what level?
we
Well,
hoping we
that's
knew.
we would hope, yeah. You might know.
Are you talking about someplace here or someplace somewhere else?
I don't know. I'm assuming somewhere here, but we're not really sure.
I don't know. I mean, Skull Island is surrounded by water. Maybe some kind of cavern next to Skull Island could lead you the way. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, we can figure that one out by ourselves.
So you don't have like any records of that place?
I mean, we have a map there of Skullport and the surroundings of Skull Island. And he fiddles out some kind of paper from somewhere. And then shows you a map of the entirety of Skullport and Skull Island, which you personally recognize definitely to be not 100% accurate, but what is accurate in Skullport, since everything is built on top of everything else. So it's hard to tell. But there are definitely some kind of natural caves surrounding Skull Island that could be something.
Are they accessible from above water?
Yeah. I mean, one of them seems to be above water, but the map doesn't really show. I mean, everything that is below water is not showing to you.
Fair enough. I don't know. Do you guys want to try and ask someone else?
I wouldn't know who. Well, in the tavern we could ask.
We could ask at either Cal or Elvira.
Yeah, I would probably start with
Elvira. I
Elvira.
don't know the tavern.
So we have one for Tavern and one for Elvira.
The cartographers don't know. I don't see why the cavern called one.
I don't know. Tavern people know a lot.
Well, let's... No, but Cal seems to know her way around here, but let's ask Elvira first, and then if she doesn't know, we try Cal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you go
Wait,
to
since
Elvira
you-
first?
Yeah, but since we're not actually doing something on the map, I think we just leave the tokens there until
Yeah,
it's
that's all right.
relevant.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so you go back to the pet shop. It seems to be closed.
Ugh.
What time is it?
Not noon. It's late morning.
You think she's gone out drinking again, even if it's still morning?
Or
Well,
maybe
we
she's
were-
like hung over in her room.
Or maybe she's just still in the tavern.
Our only other option was a tavern anyway, so we might as well go there and see.
Or she's sleeping her drunkenness off. That's the other option.
That is
Yeah.
possible, yes.
Alright, off to the tavern then.
Yep.
Yes?
All right. So you go to the tavern. The tavern is at this time of the day empty. But you see Elvira there at one of the tables, already having a drink.
Nice.
Good morning.
Morning.
Does she sound drunk? Or
She is
does
drunk,
she sound-
definitely.
she's drunk? We visited your friend.
I have thousands of them.
We visited Forlax.
Ferrax. Great guy, great guy.
Yeah, he told us to head towards the Courtois Lair. Would you happen to know where that is? He kinda rushed us out after that, so we didn't really have a chance to ask.
The Courtois. Yeah, I think it's a cavern close to Skull Island.
Do you know how to get there?
By boat, I guess.
But you do know which one it is, so you can tell us where to go.
Yeah, how did... she has a hard time, actually
Lasha,
getting
can
this.
you do something to help her?
Guidance.
Guidance.
No, I don't know. Maybe some kind of healing
Um,
that cures her drunkenness or something.
Oh yeah, wait.
Bucket of water.
Create water.
Could I use lesser restoration to cure her alcohol poisoning?
I guess, yeah. I guess actually that would work.
Someone's gonna complain later because she spent alcohol and now she isn't drunk anymore.
Yep. Then I will definitely do that. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah. Okay, so you cast Lesser Restoration on her, and she sobers up within a split second, and looks at you like she's not really knowing where she is, and looks around her and sees the tavern and says, My, how did I end up here?
Did you even leave, or did you just wake up here and stay and drink?
I don't really know.
Maybe you should
Anyway,
get help at some point.
Mind getting me a drink?
I
No.
think we will hold off with the drinks for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I guess
Maybe we'll have
you're
one
here for
later.
business, huh? Sit down, sit down.
Yeah, we sit down, I guess. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right then. What is it?
Well, we were searching for the Courtois Lair, but we now know about where it is, but we do not know how to really get through there or in there without instantly.
Well, for what I
leaving our
know,
lives?
it's a cavern close to the exit of the Sargoth River. So, yeah, pretty much south from here, next to Skull Island.
Okay.
Next to which? You said?
Skull Island.
No, not before that.
Next to the exit of the Sargoth River, where you came from. But I don't know if you can get there just by boat. It's depending on the level of the water. Sometimes it's overflooded, sometimes not.
Well, I think the flood depends on the moon mostly. If we would know what the moon is right now, we could do the math and see for how long the flood stays, so we could get in there safely.
Huh. So you are a sailor?
No, but well educated.
I see.
That sounded.
You're full of surprises, my friend.
Thank you. As are you.
No, I'm usually just full of ale. Speaking of, could you get me one?
Is there
How about we
virgin
get you some?
ale?
No, what?
How about we get you some after we finish business?
Well, aren't we finished yet?
Not quite. You said. Is there any other way to reach the caverns?
Well, if I would know about that, I'd probably already have done it by myself.
Oh, do you know if any of the Courtois ever come over here? Maybe we could talk to some of them.
No. They're really not very sociable people.
All right.
Do they
Quite
count
fishy.
as people?
Also, your friend, he told us that.
Yeah, what is it?
Are you okay, Yagu?
Why?
Your friend told us that part of the ritual would be to bring the skulls to some underwater lair or altar. Do you know of any ways? Because you might have noticed we're not really aquatic kind of people here.
That's also a funny paradox. Bring the burning skull to the underwater cavern.
Does anyone here sell maybe potions of water breathing or something? Is that something that you can find, Skullport?
Well, I don't know.
we could use
Maybe ask Nightshade about it.
Is it the hag? No.
Or maybe some rings of water breathing. I think something more.
No, I don't have any items for that. I'm sorry.
All right.
I spent my last resources in the last group I sent it out. As I said, maybe you should ask Nightshade.
Or on ale.
All right. His potions weren't really in our
They were
current
pricey.
budget, though.
Well, everything is pricey down here, honey.
Well, don't you
Yes,
have a Harper budget of some sort?
No, I'm sorry. I
Everything
make my
is-
money selling pets. By the way, how's the sturge?
Oh, well, I've fed him in the evening. He almost bit me or poked me, but just almost. He's been behaving quite as expected, but not too bad.
I see. Well, you're probably gonna handle that then.
Oh yes, I will certainly try.
Well,
Oh
while
wow,
we
my
on-
light just died.
Your what?
My light bulb.
Light.
It just died.
Oof.
Rip.
Yeah, rip light bulb.
Bright bulb.
Blub blub.
Yes.
I
Rip
understand
dark
that
bulb.
everything here has a price, but if we don't have a means to get to the altar, we can't really help you guys with your issue.
Well, maybe we can ask other people if we could do them favors and get money for that. That is usually how I
Well,
do that.
I guess you first have to ask Nightshade what she actually demands.
Well, yes. So much is true.
Yeah. Also, to be fair, Alistair, no one is actually paying us to do the job, so you know. I don't exactly see the point in doing work to earn money to buy potions to go underwater.
Well, why aren't we getting money when I look at...
Because we got ushed out of the room from everyone.
Ah. Oh, well, yes. That was quite a weird encounter.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't really offer you anything. You
Well,
probably
we'll
just have to do it
manage.
for the greater good.
I mean, we can check in on Taz. Maybe she knows something, or or a friend might have visited her again. I mean, if he wants us to entertain him, he might as
Oh,
well.
be careful
give
with
us to go.
Taz.
Why?
Well, she seems to have a way with the Mad Mage and spread rumors to him.
Oh,
I
well,
would
that
be
is
quite
not...
careful with him if I would you.
Oh, well,
Well,
we have our
he is
own
actually the
business
one
with
we were
him.
trying to find.
Well, I guess he found you in the meantime.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, he
but-
has done quite often.
But not since we came down here.
Well, I guess your best guess is Nightshade now. She might have her ways.
Let's go visit her then. We could
Yes.
ask if she even has what we need, or if she knows where one could find what we need.
Good. Are we done now?
I'd say so.
So you're gonna get me an ale now or what?
Oh, everything has a cost down here, you know. And we don't really have a job down here. We don't really earn money. At least you sell pets.
Well, and you solve problems.
Yes.
What
but
My
for?
it
problem
doesn't-
is now that I'm sober because somebody sobered me up.
Well, she seems
That's
to
just
conf-
life.
She does she know about it? She seemed confused to even be in the tavern, so you
Well,
know.
in the meantime, she figured out.
Yeah,
Well,
we
I mean-
weren't even really able to talk to you in your state, were we now?
So are you getting me an ale or not?
Yes. Elster
why
will
not?
pay for
Sure.
her ale.
Awesome. So
How much is that?
you hand over another 5 copper to Cal, and she then immediately fills another mug and hands it over to you.
Nice.
I guess we can't do anything about her, huh?
Not really.
Nope.
Nope, hopeless.
Well, since she last sent that group into oblivion, she is not the same anymore. It's a shame to see her like that. Such a good agent.
Ah.
How did she even land down here?
Oh, she is leading the cell, actually.
She's leading what now?
She's leading the cell.
The cell?
As in she
Harper
leads the
cell,
Harpers down
or-
here?
Yes, yes.
Huh.
The cell
Well, I
down
guess.
here, like.
Yeah, she's in charge
Okay.
of the Harper cell here in Skullport. Didn't she tell you?
No.
Not
She
really.
did not know.
But I mean, we met 2 of them, so
Well, you know 3.
I mean, we knew she was a Harper, but we did not know her position.
Well,
So you're saying you are one too?
she winks at you, just not telling anyone, but
yeah, that's what
Okay.
she said. That's what
Yeah.
she said.
I guess. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
let's head to Nightshade.
all right. So I guess you leave your token still there.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna still move the map up to where did we put Nightshade? Nightshade is over there. Yeah, exactly. Bop 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 bop. So you're back at Nightshade, and you enter the shop, still the same, overloaded with herbs and vials of unknown liquids. And the undead then turns around to you and says, "You've returned.
We have.
What is it this time?"
We are in search, or more, in need of potions that enable us to breathe or normally exist underwater without drowning.
The withered crone gives you a yellow smile. "Ah, you seek to restore the 13's rule. But how can they ever be whole again if their purpose lies forgotten? They are means, of course. Means that are less savory than what the world above would prefer." She smiles again. "But I've my ways. I've always had my ways, and they are charted in blood."
Well, what are your ways?
You have no doubt seen the spider carved from stone that towers over Skullport. It was
We
carved
have.
by the drow of House Thanothal, and now teems with arachnids. For this ritual, I require the blood of a victim, not yet dead, cloudy with spider venom. Go forth and go fast, for those beasts have little patience.
Okay.
Wait, repeat that? A victim?
They could have told us before, you know, some kind of
So, a person that's been
holy
poisoned...
appearance.
MacGuffin
thing.
hunt!
A victim of spider venom, was it?
Yep.
Ah,
Well, first we need to find those specific drow with their spiders. Or those specific spiders. Then we have to have somebody that we can poison, that we are willing to sacrifice.
didn't we kill most of the drow?
Well, we killed
Yeah.
No.
the
Let me rephrase
Triss's
that.
drows.
Let me
We've
rephrase that.
we killed the one
She
in
is talking
prison.
about a specific place here in Skullport
The
that
big
you, for
spider on
whatever
the map.
reason, have not noticed so far.
I
The
have.
big spider under the purple worm somewhere, like
Yeah,
around there.
exactly.
Yeah.
So when you go outside the shop and have a look at the ceiling, roughly about 300 feet above you, is a huge spider built, was not a living creature, but it was built, hanging upside down on the ceiling.
I should have kept the others.
This is the Thanothal Refuge. And that is the place she was talking about.
Oh.
So we need to get someone, get them there, get them poisoned without getting ourselves poisoned, then get them back before they die, and then have her
Well, we don't
sacrifice
necessarily have
them.
to get them back. We need to get the blood and get that one back before they die. Right?
Well, we get either the person there or have them poisoned, or we get the poison and poison someone nearby.
Are we willing to poison someone? And whom?
Look,
I mean, we could use a zombie
Wait
for
for
that.
Marta to come here. What?
it is easy. I either need the blood of the poisoned person, preferred a Netherese descendant, or the person
Or-
itself. There are rumors that there is a Netherese descendant, the last of his line, trapped up there.
Interesting.
So after
Okay.
you use the blood to do the potion, because like that person needs to be still alive, right?
No,
Poisoned but still alive?
I
just
just need his
poison?
blood infused
Okay.
with its poison.
Okay, so we could remove the effects of the poison after you get the blood, right?
Maybe.
How does the poison actually work? Like, how long do people survive? And
Well, they survive a couple of days, a couple of painful days.
Interesting.
so, I mean, there is the possibility that we could cure poison or cure that person that is poisoned, but
You can leave that to me. If you find him, please bring him to me. I will take care.
Okay.
Fair enough.
all right. Now, how do we get up there?
She shrugs.
So, like, just that I understand correctly, like that spider thing is on the ceiling, right? So we just can't go to the upper level and then just walk there. We
No.
would have to get from the upper level up to the spider on the ceiling.
Right.
Okay.
I should not have changed spells.
Spider climb,
Too late.
does whatever the spider climb does.
Well,
Nice.
that kind of sucks.
How far up is it from the upper level?
About 300 feet.
Mm.
Yeah, big
Mm.
So how do we get up there? That's a good question.
I have
Any
no
ideas?
idea.
I mean, no, it's
Let's
300 feet. I can't shoot that high with the crossbow either. So to like send a message up there or something.
Send a
Send a
message
message.
like, come down here, we want to get your blood?
I don't know.
What exactly is your plan?
I don't know. I would have come to that later, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna work that out later. First send a message.
First figure out if we can get anything up there.
Well, it is quite high.
Oh, look at Alice.
What?
You can send Esmeralda and your new friend up there.
What about your fancy owl?
I can't control my fancy owl. I can't give her that type of command. You can give that kind of command to Esmeralda because she actually understands more than like one phrase commands.
So, she's actually saying that the owl is dumb.
No, I'm not saying it's dumb. The owl can just have simple commands. I can't communicate like a person
Yeah, so it's
with
dumb.
the owl, which you can do with your familiar.
Well, what use would that be? Esmeralda cannot carry a person.
No, but she can carry a certain new pet you have.
And then we extract the blood from my pet.
Yes.
Would that work?
Maybe?
Oh. Wait, can we make we make one of those Sturges regurgitate?
I don't know, Esmeralda could hold the leash.
Gets weirder and weirder.
We need to get the blood somehow, okay?
We just wait until that person has their period.
What if it's a dude?
What
Makes
if it's a
sense.
male?
Well, then we enforce it.
To get a period.
Yes, we just beat it a pulp.
I don't know if you learned enough in biology.
I know what. So we could. I mean, I still have vials, so I could give you a vial. Esmeralda could turn invisible and scratch or cut someone and collect the blood.
Well, we don't know who this person is, and she said that it's preferred that ascendant or descendant. So.
Or maybe we could send Esmeralda up there to at least like have a look around and while invisible to see what's up there before we go ourselves.
Well, first we need to figure out how we would go ourselves.
But
Yeah.
what if we send Esmeralda up there to see if there is anything resembling a path?
Or some kind
Well-
of, I don't know, ladder or something that she could...
A ladder.
Maybe there's some
Hey,
kind of
you never
ladder.
know.
100 foot
There are ladders in the
long.
most inconvenient places.
True that. I mean, we can certainly try that. Esmeralda looks really concerned.
I mean, I could give her a bit of a boost so she can be stealthy up there.
Well, yeah, that would be really nice.
Would help her for an hour.
I don't know out of character if that works. Well, like, how long does she take to get up there and stuff?
300 feet, about a minute or something like that.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, of course. Then it would be possible.
Just at least to like check how
Yes.
what it looks like
okay.
up there.
Yes, let's do that in that case.
All right.
All right.
So do we do it now or do we want to consider what we're...
I'd say do that next time.
Yeah, maybe maybe one of us has like another very good idea that we didn't think about yet.
Yes.
Because seriously, I'm right now I'm just lost because I can't like contribute anything to.
No, I'm so
Yeah.
I was like I should have waited with to ask for the fucking
Well,
because I basically threw away the solution.
Yeah, spider climb would be really helpful, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll find it. We
you
find a
never
stupid
know
one.
exactly.
I think
You
Bash
find
just came
you
up
find
with
a
this
stupid
problem.
way to get up there.
I think Bash just came up with a problem because you removed spider climbs. That's probably how it went.
Yeah, exactly. You changed spells. I invented something. There you go. Now you have a problem.
No, partly the spider was already there at the beginning of the session. So...
Yeah.
I was actually not really thinking about that when you asked if you can change spells. So otherwise, I might have give you a hint or something.
it's fine.
Good. We are 10 minutes close to ending it. So I don't know about you guys. You want to have a week of thinking, or you want to try something out?
I mean, if we send Esmeralda up there, it's easier if we do it next week because we don't know what's gonna happen up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so as well. I don't think that like in 10 minutes we will be able to.
Yeah, or we can inquire maybe with Cal to see if she knows a way to get up there. She seems to know her way around.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it this way then. I give you another couple of days of downtime in the meantime, like 2 or 3 or something like that. So if you want to change your prepared spells, for example, it's absolutely no issue until the next session. That goes mostly to Elisha.
Yep.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
We don't have prepared spells.
But I still have nothing that contributes to this.
Yeah, you
It's
have about 60 something spells that you can prepare out of. So maybe something is in there that you can
Believe
think
me, believe me, for the last 15 minutes, I've been just going through all my spells, and there is really nothing that would benefit us to get up there.
Maybe the pawn shop has some kind of boots of spider climb.
Yeah, like that shop looked really trustworthy of having magic items.
It's
I don't know.
10%
No,
chance.
Yeah,
or maybe
it's-
Taz has something.
Non-magical items.
Maybe
Some
Taz
sort.
has something.
Yeah, you can find out. So that's why I'm giving you like 1 or 2 days of downtime. It's where you can maybe work out stuff or speak to contacts that you have now. I mean, you right now know that there is quite a harper cell in Skullport located. You know at least of 3 other contacts that you have. Maybe they have some means.
Yeah, but Ulvir is kinda.
Elvira
Not
is
really
more or less
useful.
useless. Yeah, exactly.
And
that is
and
true.
I don't
She's
think
mostly
that
drunk.
her legs will help us more than he already did anyway at the moment. So
So in this case, now I would say we end it here, and you make up your minds about what to do next time.
Okay.
All right.
Is that all right?
Yes.
Great, because I really need to pee.
Oh.
All right, guys. Then let me stop the stream. Stream is